All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's information Zoom. Can you all hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me? Great. Good to see everybody. Thank you for taking out a few minutes of your time this evening to join us. My name is Shayo Alofe. I am a master seller with Direct Cellars right here in the UK, and I will be hosting tonight's webinar. Before I hand over to our special guest to share some more information with us, I will give us a bit of overview about what Direct Cellars is. We will get 2 testimonials. We're supposed to have 3 testimonials, but we may not have the third person come on in time. So we may just have 2 people do it tonight. And then we will hand over to our special guest from the US. So what is Direct Cellars? Direct Cellars is an exclusive premium wine club where you can get great quality wine from all over the world for free, and you can earn an extra income by sharing the benefits of the wine club with your family and friends. Now, Direct Cellars has been a wine club for about 4 years. They've been in existence as a wine club for about 4 years. And in April of 2016, they did something unique, something different from all the other wine clubs out there, especially for us in the UK. And I'm sure so many people on here tonight, you have come across wine clubs in the past. You know, you've heard of them, you've probably become members of some of them, but you probably have not heard of a wine club that would give you wine for free. You probably have not heard of a wine club that would pay you for referring members to them. And that is what Direct Cellars did in April of 2016. They put in an opportunity where you and I can refer friends and family and get paid for doing it. And so the opportunity side of Direct Cellars has been around for just about 10 months. Okay, so it's exciting. And that started back in the United States. In fact, last weekend was the full launch of Direct Cellars as a network marketing company. And for some of you who are on here, you probably have previous experience in the industry of network marketing, or maybe you don't. Maybe you've never been a part of network marketing before. You don't even know what that is. Don't worry about it. This is different from probably what you've heard or what you don't even know. So all we just do is we share the benefits of this amazing wine club with family and friends, and we get paid for doing that. We have 4 options of getting started with Direct Cellars. The first 2 is just for people who just want to be members of the club. So they want to be getting great quality wines month after month. We have $49.95. That would give you 2 bottles of wine. We have $79.95. That would give you 4 bottles of wine. And for those who want to earn income by sharing this with their family and friends, they have 2 options. They can come in on the $249.95. That would give you 4 bottles of wine. And also that would give you 20% discount on future purchases of cases of wine going forward. It would also give you a 1-year waiver on your renewal fee, which is $70. So for those who come in on the $249.95, you have those 3 things that you benefit from. And then we have the $499.95 option that gives you 12 bottles of wine, and it also gives you 40% discount on future purchases on cases of wine, and also you get a waiver for 3 years on your annual renewal fee of $70. So that's pretty much what Direct Cellars is. That's an overview. That's what it is. So it's an exclusive premium wine club. You get great wines from about 2,000 wineries, small batch wineries, where Direct Cellars has partnered with them in different countries like France, Italy, Portugal, United States, where else? Argentina, South Africa, so many great places like that. And then you have the opportunity to earn an income if you so desire. So that is it in a nutshell. Right now, I would love to invite Paul Gillingham, who is one of our master sellers in the UK. I would love him to just share with our guests tonight. What did you see? What got you excited? In just 1 minute. Right? And then when you're done, could you please hand over to Lisa? Okay, would love to hear Lisa's story as well. And Lisa, when you're done, please hand over back to me. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Take it away.
Okay, right. In 60 seconds, it's wine. There you go. 2 seconds. It's wine. No, I've always said that if ever a network marketing bought out or launched a company that involved wine as a product, I knew that it would be huge. I didn't think it would be as big as it is already. For those that are on the call, this is obviously a UK opportunity call. We're not even launched in the UK yet, and it's already going absolutely crackers. So there's not too much for me to say tonight. I don't really want to speak for too long tonight. I want you guys to hear from a guy that is going to speak at the end of this call. For me, he's networking royalty. He's one of the main reasons why I got involved with this company, and I'd prefer for you to listen to him than to listen to me rabbit on for the next few minutes. So that is literally all I'm going to say tonight. So Lisa, I'm going to pass it straight over to you.
Hold on, Lisa. I need to unmute you 1 second. Hold on. Go for it, girl.
Hello. Hi, I've just come from I spent the last 4 years in a health and wellness company, and basically did quite well at the start, but then towards the end I wasn't actually making any money at all. So came across the opportunity on Paul's timeline, had a little chat with him, and then he told me about the positioning with this company at the moment where hardly anybody knows about it, especially in the UK. So I made that decision there and then to get involved, because I'd be stupid not to, really. The problem I had is I had no money because I was literally financially in dire straits. So I knew I didn't want to wait too long for this, because obviously volume will start building underneath. So I just had to pull it out of the bag, and I actually eBayed anything I had of value. And honestly, the best decision I've made, because I've already got a strong team building underneath me and halfway to the top of the comp plan already. And I've only been involved for 6 weeks. So, yeah, great business to be in, great team spirit. So definitely worth having a look at this. So with that, Shayo, back to you.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Awesome. Thanks for sharing your story. I love it every time you share it. Right. Okay, so now it's time to bring on our special guest who has joined us from the US. This gentleman, I met him in 2013 in a previous company, and I actually saw a post on Facebook. I was attracted to his style of writing, his style of leadership, and I started following him and learning from him from afar. In 2016, we had the opportunity of working together in another health and wellness company, and we were able to build a team of 4,200 distributors in 21 countries in just 8 months. And it was a great run. We had great fun doing it. Towards the end of October, he reached out to me and said, Shaya, I found something, and I know that you do not drink, but think about the hundreds of millions of people all over the world who drink. And initially, because I don't drink, I didn't think seriously about this. However, over the course of about 2-3 days, I thought more about what he had shared with me. And the reason was because of the kind of person he is. He's been in the industry for about 5 years. He's earned 7 figures in the industry. He's a respected leader. He's somebody a lot of people look up to. And, when somebody like that comes to you and says, have a look at something that you had better do. And so I decided to get excited because of his excitement, and decided to take a closer look at it. And towards the end of October, we had another conversation. Beginning of November, we decided to get started. Initially, UK was not even on the radar at all. It wasn't going to happen. But a day after we spoke, something happened. Somebody decided in the company that the UK had to launch. And so here we are today. I'm super excited about what is happening. We are not officially launched yet, but we're doing incredible things. And so it gives me so much pleasure tonight to welcome to our Zoom my friend, my business partner, my mentor, Mr. Jefferson Green. Over to you, sir.
Hey, Shayo, can you hear me okay?
Yes, loud and clear. Take it away.
All right. Well, I am absolutely fired up to be on this call with you rock stars from the UK. And I remember that conversation with Shayo. It was so funny because she doesn't drink alcohol. And she was like, Mr. Green, I don't drink. I think that is the second funniest thing. The thing I love the most is when she says excited, right? Excited. Excited is one thing, guys, but excited is a whole nother level of excitement. And but I'm so proud of Shia, what she's done, the incredible team. I will tell you this, guys. I had a conversation with one of the principals of the company this morning, and they were like, everything looks great. The launch is going to be very, very soon, less than 60 days. It will be all out massive attack on the UK. And so I'm excited and proud of Shayo. Not only did she hit the top of the position of top position in the company of master seller in less than 7 days, she has personally helped 4 people on her team also do it. And then now there's people underneath other people that are hitting the top position in the company. And I know even today we had 3 rake advancements, I believe, in the last 24 hours from the UK. And guys, we're not even shipping wine to the UK yet. Now we are shipping commissions. And you heard from Paul, and Paul probably has one of the biggest smiles in networking right now because of the explosion that's happening through his organization. But a quick backstory about myself. Prior to this industry of networking, I was a traditional business owner. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Worked a lot, 70 hours a week, 100% travel. And if there's any business owners listening to my voice, you understand that. You know you're going to do whatever you have to do to make your business work. And probably just like me, you couldn't imagine doing anything else or even wanting to do anything else. And that was me. But, you know, things happened. The economy tanked here in the States, and I found myself in a tough situation. And I was literally online looking for ways to make money from home, heard about this industry of networking, and you know, built a huge organization that gave me my freedom. And I don't say that, guys, to impress you. Number one, you don't know me, and second, you don't care. But I am saying it to give you context that, you know, one thing I am is a businessman, and I believe as a businessman, you know, the mind's like a parachute. It's got to be open to work. And so at the end of October, when I got this information from Mr. Austin Zuloff, my personal sponsor, he's also the #2 money earner in all of direct sellers, right? I was open to listening and looking at the information. And he said, Jefferson, this way, he sent me an inbox, right? And said, Jefferson, I'm part of this wine club. It's absolutely amazing. People are having so much fun. I'd love to send you some information. And I said, sure. I mean, I've been drinking wine for many years. By no means am I an expert or connoisseur, but like Paul, from time to time, I enjoy a nice glass of wine, right? And time is relative, right, Paul? Like every day that ends with a Y is a good day to have a glass of wine, is my theory. So, you know, I looked at the information and was blown away because I couldn't believe that there was I remember looking at it saying they figured it out. Wow, wine went MLM. That just makes sense. You know, you don't have to go out and sell results. There's no before and after pictures. No one's ever said to me, I'll probably never hear it, does the wine work, right? You don't have to convince anybody. There's really, really little resistance to it. And then just imagine how fun it could be and social and simple. And, you know, you can do so many great things, whether it's a dinner party, a wine tasting, a wine soiree. And so I got it right away. You know, the question I had was how many people were in the company? And on November 3rd, 2016, there was 2,810. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, 2,810. If you've been in networking before, you know there's companies that have, many companies that have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of reps, some millions. We had 2,800 guys about 122 days to go. Fast forward to now, company has about 10,000 reps in it. But here's what's exciting inside of our team, which we affectionately call ourselves the Wine Gang, right? We put an organization together of over 2,190 business partners, and we've had 76 people on our team hit the top position in the company, guys. This is in 122 days. And I say that to you to say, you know, we have a system in place that is having a lot of success, and the UK market is already capitalizing on it, even without the launch yet officially happened for about another 45 days. But I tell you this, and Shayo and I talk about this all the time, I believe what we have done in these first 122 days, let's call it 4 months, right, that the UK market will do in the first 30 days, without a shadow of a doubt. I believe when this launch happens, 30 days from the official launch, there will be 3,000-4,000 people in it. And so this is kind of really a big first mover's advantage. This is the conversation of you getting invited when Mark Zuckerberg invited a few people to his dorm room as he was launching Facebook. So let me tell you about direct sellers, some of the things. Shayo did an incredible job talking about what we do, who we are, and how we're successful doing it. I'm going to talk to you about this industry of networking and how it relates to direct sellers. You know, you only do 2 things. You're either going to be a customer or a business partner. Either way you decide to participate, if you go out and get 3 customers in a calendar month, then guess what? The next month your wine is free. Maintain 3 active customers and you never pay for your wine. As a business partner, you can come in 1 of 2 ways. There's a $249 $299.95 package and a $499.95 package. These are U.S. prices. Right now, here's what's cool, and I've never heard this before, but all the prices with direct sellers, the tax and shipping is included, so there's no surprises at checkout. You can tell, you're not like wondering, well, what's really the cost? That's the cost. But if you go out and you introduce someone to direct sellers and they personally enroll with you as a business partner, you're going to get paid a 50% fast start bonus, 50. Now, let me explain that to you. Let's say you introduce Shio to the opportunity and she gets started on a $249.95 package today. Next week, right, you're going to get paid a commission of $125. Okay, let's say you introduce Paul and he comes on a $499.95 package. Next week, you're going to get paid a commission of $250. You can introduce as many people as you want to direct sellers. The checks are paid weekly. Again, we're not shipping wine right now to the UK. It's about 45 days away, but we are shipping commissions. True story, Paul introduced a gentleman that got started with him today, right? Gentleman came in on a package. Paul made a 50% bonus, and that gentleman went out today and introduced 2 people to the opportunity in the UK. They both said yes. He literally made his money back in hours. I think that is absolutely so fantastic. It's simple, it's fun, it makes sense. And right now, guys, you're getting positioned in front of the explosion. Now, once you help someone put one person on their left, one person on their right, it's called, you're now what's called dual team qualified. That's what Anthony did today. And you're going to earn an additional bonus each week for being dual team qualified. Now, let's imagine that you go out and help people on your team, as many people as you want, become dual team qualified. Each week, you're going to earn a matching bonus anywhere from 10 to 21% off of whatever they earn in their dual team pay. So do you see how working strategically and synergistically with your people, you can create massive incomes, and then every single month when people pay for their wine, guess what happens? You're going to get paid again. Okay, that's 3 out of the 5 powerful ways that you get paid with this opportunity. But as I bring my part of this call to a close, and I'll throw it back to Shai, I want to tell you 5 specific reasons why I partnered with this company. Number one was, a few weeks ago, I had an opportunity to really sit down and talk with our founder and also our CEO of Direct Sellers and ask them the tough questions. I had specific questions about the UK launch. I wanted to know about our merchant accounts. I wanted to know about the fulfillment center in the UK. I wanted to know, where we strategically position for not just the short-term explosive and what I call excitement volume, but also long-term. How are we looking in terms of our ratio from customers to business partners? I was excited to hear Mr. Kevin Thompson, the #1 attorney in this industry, talk about how compliant we are as a company. He leads our legal counsel, right? How he is heading up himself the launch of the UK market. Can you imagine the #1 attorney in this industry is helping launch the UK market? So it's very, very exciting. Reason number 4 was the timing and positioning. Now, when I talk about timing and positioning, guys, I'm usually talking to hundreds of people in the States, right? And I'm telling them, hey, there's only 10,000 people in the company. Guys, there's no better timing and positioning than the people in the UK listening to my voice. I mean, we haven't even opened yet. And you can still position yourself, and Shia will explain that, and take advantage of the opportunity now, or you can get this information, and when it does launch, when you're ready to go. That choice is 100% up to you, right? I think it's just exciting that you can be beyond first. I mean, you're like so early, guys. This is like a flea on a tick on the dog on the planet Earth. Are you kidding me? I mean, no one knows about it yet. So get yourself in, go tell everybody. Right? Reason number 3 was our 50% fast start bonus. I love the fact that the majority of the people that join an industry like this are going to do it extremely part-time, very, very part-time, a couple hours a week. So it's exciting to know that someone just like Anthony can go out and get 2 people, make his initial investment back just like that. Not everyone's going to do it the same pace, right? Speed. Some are going to do it in hours, days, weeks, months. It doesn't matter. Right? There's no advantage for doing it faster, and everyone has different skill sets, time they're going to put into it. So results may vary, but I like that someone can earn their initial investment back very, very quickly. Couple that with our 3 for free program, where you can go out and just get 3 customers, 3 in a calendar month. And guess what? Next month, your wine is free. You now have no recurring costs. Reason number two is, if you've ever been in a product-based business before, and every time I say it, I just shake my head because I personally experienced this. At any time, the owners can change or discontinue a product. And guys, it can do irreparable damage to your organization. Irreparable. Because see, that customer joined you because, you know, the relationship they had with you, they stayed on the product because of a benefit or enjoyment they get from the product. And when the companies change or discontinue a product, and let me be upfront, the companies might be doing it in the best interest of the company. They may have great reasons why they do it, but your customer doesn't care. And when your customer, you know, no longer is your customer, guess what happens? You're no longer going to earn income, residual income. And I've seen people's whole organizations crumble, where they spent years and years building it. And then guess what? It goes away because of decisions made by companies. Well, this is what's so exciting to me about wine. Not only has wine now surpassed, right? Wine sales have surpassed beer sales in the UK. I mean, how incredible is that, right? But we do not make or manufacture wine. There will never be a direct Cellars wine. What we do is we distribute wine from about 2,000 small batch wineries from all around the world. That's going to come straight to your consumer's doorstep. So we're not going to ever unmerlot the Merlot. We're not going to less Chardonnay the Chardonnay. So a product that's already consumed daily, ladies and gentlemen, daily by millions of people in the UK, hundreds of millions of people around the world, can't be changed. So put on your business cap. Think of the ongoing residual income when people reorder their wine every single month. Think of the legacy income when we know that people are going to be drinking wine 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, and you're there early. You're positioned before everyone. And then reason number one is you only have to build two teams here, a team on the left and a team on the right. And everyone can do that with part-time effort. Now, this next part that I'm going to say, guys, which is still part of number one, it's probably for 2 or 3 people only on this call. Someone listening to my voice out of the UK is just going to get flat out wealthy. It's going to happen because there's no one in the UK yet. And someone's going to say, you know what, they're going to put their flag in the ground. They're going to make a home here, and they're going to go and put hundreds of thousands of people in their organization. And they're going to completely change their life and a lot of lives connected to it. That is exciting. What's most exciting is that I know that anyone can go out and make incredible part-time income, just like Lisa, just like Crystal, just like Andy, just like all Anthony's doing right now, all the people that are already doing it. And you have an incredible leader with Ms. Shayo Alofe taking the reins and just running the ship. So I'm absolutely excited. I'm fired up, guys. I cannot wait. I don't sleep at night, just thinking about it. I even got a passport. Come on, somebody, right? I will be in the UK. Paul, we're going to have fun. We are not working out, but we are going to drink some wine together. And so, Shayo, thank you for having me on the call. I appreciate what you all are doing, the incredible organization. You literally have the entire world of direct sellers focused on what you all are doing. This will be the template, guys, that we use to open country after country after country around the world as we plant direct seller flags all around the world. But the first flag that we plant outside the States is going to be the UK, coming to you in about 45 days. Shayo, thank you for having me on the call. I'm going to throw it back to you.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Green. Woo! That was powerful. Every time I hear Mr. Green speak, I get excited. I get excited all over again, and I want to sign up again. Thank you so very much for your time, for your leadership, for your guidance, for everything you do for us. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And guys, Mr. Green has said it all. I don't have a lot to say. I just need to add a few things specific to the UK market. Mr. Green mentioned it. We are not receiving our wines yet, but we are receiving commissions. This is the time to go out and talk to every single person you know. Guys, if you do not talk to the people you know, I guarantee you somebody else is going to talk to them. And it's already happening. It's already happening. This is the time to reach out to everybody you know. Let them know what is about to happen in the UK. They have two choices. Some would say, you know what? I see what you see. I understand timing and positioning. I'm ready to stake my claim in this thing. I'm ready to, own a big share of what is going to happen in the UK. Some will do that. They will see it and they will join now, regardless of them receiving their wines or not. But some would say, I want to wait to the lunch, and that's okay. That's fine. But you want to be the person who tells everybody you know. You do not want them to hear from somebody else. So that's the first thing. The next thing I want to talk about very quickly is how we are building this business. We are, like Mr. Green mentioned, we are using a system. Now, I want to dwell on this a little bit. And what I want to say about this is, when I was introducing Mr. Green earlier, I didn't talk about numbers in terms of what he's been able to accomplish in previous companies. I said I met him in 2013. In that company, he was able to build a team of 18,000 distributors in 4.5 years, 55,000 customers in 4.5 years, all of them doing a total of $28 million in 4.5 years. How was he able to do that? System. It was a system. When we started working together in the health and wellness company last year, we implemented a system as well. We built a team of 4,200 distributors across 21 countries in 8 months. He hit a multiple six-figure a year income level in 11 weeks. I did it in 18 weeks. How did we do it? System. When we got started in direct sellers, he put a system in place. And that's how we've been able to build a team of over 2,100 people in a little over 100 days. We have over 73 people at the highest rank in the company. We are practically blowing up direct sellers. Why? System. I want to implore everybody on this call tonight, please follow the system. Why? Because the system works and success leaves clues. Some of us may have been in network marketing before. We may have been able to build our businesses in different ways. But when we follow a system that you can easily duplicate across your team, you will be successful. Number one thing you're looking for in network marketing is duplication. It's not that you are great and you can bring people in, but when people on your team are winning as well, they are bringing people in, they're hitting the highest ranks as well. That is what you want. And the way to do that is the system. So please, we are going to follow the system, and I want to implore us all to do that as well. Now, I also want to say that Mary Kay, Avon, they have millions of distributors, right now. Now, many of us on this call will never go and join Mary Kay right now. We will never go and join Avon. That time has gone. They've created the multi-millionaires. But do you see direct sellers having millions of distributors in the next 10 years? Do you see that? I see it, guys. I see it. And that's why, despite the fact that I do not drink wine, and I still do not drink wine, and maybe someday I will, but for now I don't. That is why I got started, because I see it. I see that this is going places. In the UK alone, we're going to have hundreds of thousands of distributors join direct sellers through this team alone. Now, think about when we start going into Europe. Think about when we start going into South America. Think about when we start hitting all these other countries. Who do you know who knows people in Australia? Who do you know who knows people in New Zealand? Who do you know who knows people in Canada? This is going to be massive, guys. It's going to be huge. And you are coming in. Listen to this. In the UK, we do not even have up to 100 distributors yet. We're not even up to 100. And you are going to be in a company. You're going to be number 101. When in 5 years' time, they're going to be like 700,000 distributors. Can you see what I see? So that is what we have in our hands, guys. And let us do the best with it. Right now, you need to hit the highest rank. You only need to personally sponsor 9 people to hit the highest rank. Just personally sponsor 9 people. Do you know 9 people who enjoy drinking wine? Do you know 9 people who would love to earn an extra income on the side? If you do, then you can hit the highest rank, guys. That is our goal. That is our focus. We want to have a team of master sellers, layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of master sellers by the time we launch to the UK. In fact, Paul and I were talking about this, and we set a goal of 20 master sellers on our team by launch. But then it looks like that is too little, because Andy came on and said he's going to have 10 personally. So we had to change that. Guys, we're looking at 50 or 100 master sellers by the time we launch. Can we do it? Absolutely. What do you need to do it? Sign up 9. Can you find 9? Yes, you can. Talk to every single person you know. Help the 9 get their 9. That is how to set up for momentum. On day 1, we want to be breaking master sellers hour after hour after hour after hour. That is our goal. And that is it from me tonight. I'm excited, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you for coming on tonight. Our next webinar is going to be same time next Tuesday, same link. Let us pack out this Zoom. The highest number we had tonight was 36. Next Tuesday, can we get it to 70? Can you bring in 2 people on this call next week? Can you do it? How about getting 5 on? Let's do it, guys. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless you. Bye for now.